clip of the day.
So they take it to an extreme here with the CBS. And this is, by the way, short. They went on and on with this clip, and I actually started kind of in the middle when they bring on Peter Mansbridge, who is a guy that is beyond me why they haven't brought this. He's the main anchor man for CBC News. And it's always baffled me because Peter Jennings used to be a Canadian, why they haven't brought this guy.
Until he's dead, then he was no longer a Canadian.
Well, that was the end of it.
Dead Canadian.
But they brought this Peter Mansfield should be one of the anchors on the big three networks, and I don't know why they won't pay him enough money, or he just hates the United States. I don't know what it is, but he is the absolute. He's a Walter Cronkite level of authority. He's great. Mm-hmm. And here's the Scott Pelley talking to him and then discussing some of the crap about this bull crap story.
Into the Parliament buildings and then heading up, it was some time before they stopped him.
This is a new kind of event for Canada, and I wonder if you could give us a sense in the...
Hey, a new kind of event.
What's one guy got shot? What's the new kind of event?
These early hours of the...
Canada, I hope you see what's happening. It's about time you got some of this medicine, by the way. We have to deal with it all the time down here. This is... It is so obvious that this is a media hype of the situation. Yeah, of course, it sucks. This is, no one wants to get shot while he's standing guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier. It's pretty symbolic, don't you think? But I didn't hear any jihad, no letters, no nothing left around. It's just being.
Well, CBS changes that narrative.
Oh, thank you.
National mood.
A lot of people, coast to coast to coast, are obviously in shock because of this. We have people crying in the streets on the West Coast, on Vancouver Island, at this news, because it strikes so close to home in the sense of two major national symbols, where something like this has occurred, and people just said, this is Canada. This doesn't happen in Canada. Well, today it happened in Canada, and the consequences going on forward now are still to be determined.
Peter Mansbridge, chief correspondent and anchor of the CBC. Thank you so much.
Hey, man up, Canada.
Really? By the way,
really?
I've never seen Peter Mansbridge used as a correspondent in any U.S. show. I mean, maybe I just missed it.
Oh, yeah,
but it seems to me that this was his audition.
Yeah.
Oh, they were crying in Vancouver. What?
Did it have a lower third? Crying in Vancouver. That's a good report name. Dossier, crying in Vancouver. The cougar from Vancouver is crying in Vancouver.
After the attack today, NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense Command, went on a heightened state of alert.
Yeah, because
NORAD went on high alert.
Yes, we could have jihadis, flying jihadis. Those are the same guys who track Santa, I will point out.
We're wasting the taxpayers' money on this bull crap?
And we're on high alert in America. I'm reading right now, Peter King is on CNN. FBI field offices on alert. We're on jihadi alert. This is perfect. Ebola, back burner. We've back burnered Ebola. Thank you, Canada, for letting us also make use of this. Because, you're still North America. So if we've got a crazy Islamist bearded Fs shooting up the guards of the and national symbols, we must be afraid, people. It would be so easy. We could change all of our lives. It would be so easy. Here's what you do. Do you think every household has a hammer, John? Every house has got to have a hammer, right? Just a hammer.
I would hope.
Just take the hammer. We should have National Hammer Day. And just go smash your television into bits. It could be fun. Have the kids play along.
Watch. Yeah.
Smash.
Smash.
I mean, you'll still have the stuff infiltrating through BuzzFeed and whatever else is out there, but you just got to turn it on. I have a jingle for that somewhere, don't I? I forget where that is. We don't play it enough. Well, fail.
All right, play the rest of this clip and you'll hear some more bull crap.
And since Canada's National War Memorial was a target, security was beefed up at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia.
What? The cemetery! Protect the dead.
They beefed up Arlington because of this thing in Canada?
Those jihadists are now attacking our dead people. They're killing dead people. Wow, this is a good clip, John. I like it.
Here is what President Obama had to say today.
Now, when the president comes out and says something, that it's part of the messaging.
Obviously, we're all shaken by it.
Shaken by it.
We're going to do everything we can to make sure that we're standing side by side.
By the murders in Chicago that take place constantly.
Where he just was. He was just there in Chicago on a little fundraiser.
Yeah, during this difficult time.
Also in Washington, our Homeland Security correspondent Bob Orr is following the investigation.
What?
It's a difficult time?
It's a very difficult time right now, John, because we're all shaken by the script that is unfolding, the narrative, the visuals, the fear, the pornographic fear that is being shoved down our throats, and be afraid. Cower in the corner, shelter in place, be vigilant. You're being played, people. You're being played.
Investigation, Bob, what do you know?
Scott, law enforcement sources tell us there is no intelligence at this point suggesting the shootings today in Ottawa are connected in any way to a broader plot or to any threat against the U.S. homeland.
End of story.
No, that's no good. That's just to make them so they're not culpable. Hey, we said there was no connection. Now, let's go back to the fear.
The FBI and intelligence agencies, of course, are in touch with their Canadian counterparts.
Of course.
And they're all still working to pin down a motive for the shootings. Now, we're told that some of the evidence suggests the attack...
They hate our freedom. They don't need a motive. I can tell you right now, they hate our freedom.
May have some kind of domestic link, but investigators have not ruled out at the same time the real possibility that the gunman may have been inspired by terrorists. Terror groups have called on sympathizers to attack soldiers, police, and other Western targets, essentially wherever and whenever possible. And in fact, it's already happened. That deliberate hit and run that killed the Canadian soldier near Montreal earlier in the week was clearly a terrorist act carried out by one radicalized man who struck out on behalf of ISIS. With U.S. airstrikes continuing now against Islamic State targets in Iraq and Syria, the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are out warning local police to be on guard potentially for more retaliatory attacks by lone wolves. Attacks, Scott, that could look very much like what we've already seen in Canada.
Bob Orr in our Washington newsroom.
Excellent report, guys. Excellent. Good work. Excellent. Not founded in any kind of reality or truth, except for the one line that you had to put in there so we couldn't take your journalist license away. Oh, boy. MSNBC was live on the air when this happened. They, of course, brought in their top team, as usual, to report... Top men to report live on what was going on in Canada.
Chloe, let me go to you first. What's the latest tonight in Iowa?
Well, in Ottawa.
What? Wait a minute. Can this guy said Iowa?
He said Iowa.
Oh, no.
Listen to it again.
This guy is so stupid. Can you play that again?
It's a beauty.
Chloe, let me go to you first. What's the latest tonight in Iowa?
Okay.
Well, in Ottawa. Well,
for the day.
I think I need to play it one more time before I can award anything. How beautiful is that? I mean, this guy is just he's made to he's made to give me clip of the day time and time again. There's no one to
Chloe, let me go to you first. What's the latest tonight in Iowa?
Well, in Ottawa. Well,
clip of the day.
Yeah. How does that happen? Do you think that someone talk to Chloe, Rev. You got to talk to Chloe about what's going on in Ottawa. Iowa, okay. Ottawa. Iowa, what? It's like the commercial. Do you have fraud protection? Yeah, I have fraud protection. Isn't that guy great?
It's unbelievable. And this is one of their stars at MSNBC.
Top talent. Making $1 million plus.
Making $1 million plus, and he's got one of the highest rated shows because they love him. I mean, the audience at MSNBC are extremely stupid, but that's the same way with the other networks too. So I don't know, can't be much smarter anyplace else. But they don't have a gaffmeister like this guy.